What is going on, YouTube? My name is Drunken Infernape, and welcome to Week 5 of the GCP, the Goldenrod Competitive Pokemon League. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my team build prep, the prep for my Week 5 battle, which I already said, against the Charjabug Surgers, aka Gus Bus 6 Volt, who is actually my good friend IRL, and me and him are having a current combat, and we're like fighting back and forth. We're like we're texting in all caps to each other saying I'm gonna kick his ass, and I am gonna kick his ass. I took a pretty long while to team prep this week. I had some people help me out team prepping, and it was very nice of them to do that for me. And team prep this week was key because he has an amazing team. As you can see right here, here's the team. Let me just drag this over here so I can take a look at the team. The team, his lead is, now his first mon is Decidueye, which was his round 1 pick. He has the Deciduum Z. Basically, this is a huge, huge guarantee for me. I 1,000,000% know now that if he is going to use any form of Z move, it is with Decidueye, and he cannot use it with anyone else. So then the good thing, camera, you want to focus on my face? Thanks. Camera. Is it focused? I can't even tell it's focused. I think it's focused on my mic. I don't even know. Alright. But anyways, also I found a way to get the mic out of the frame. Pretty cool. Oh wait, hold up. Let me do this real quick before we sorry for that. That was a little bit of a loud sound. Anyways, now I know that whenever he sends out, oh wait, I'm not wearing my glasses. Fuck. Whenever he leads the Decidueye, I know that I need to be threatened in case of a Z move. That is my definite. I 100% know that. He also has Lucario, which he is now just getting this week. I would not be surprised if he brought Lucario against me, and that's why he drafted Lucario just for me. Lucario does do pretty well against my team, but I do have my ways to handle it. A car alarm just went off outside my house. Next up is Alola Marowak, which it's kind of threatening. Fire, Ghost, Stab. It can hold the Thick Club and do a bunch of damage with things like Shadow Bone and Flare Blitz. But it is extremely slow. I believe it has like base 60 speed or something like that. It's very slow. It's not very fast. A lot of the mons I'm bringing this week do outspeed it on many, many, many different fields. So we're good with that. Next up is Volcanion, which he's brought to almost every single one of his battles. Yo, if this is your fucking car, turn that shit off. But Volcanion does get things like Steam Eruption, Fire Blast. It does get Sludge Wave, I believe, as well as Focus Blast and Sub. And he can run so many sets. He's primarily run things like he's primarily just run like attacking sets, which I'm not surprised with. Next up is Zoroark, which is probably the one thing I'm very scared of this week. Zoroark can come in, and it might not be Zoroark, which is why almost every single one of my mons has Zoroark coverage. Either a fighting move, or a fairy move, or a bug move, or any move to handle getting rid of that Zoroark. That also means I'm going to have to make some risky plays by attacking on Pokemon I might not want to attack and risking a Pokemon dying. But we'll just have to get into that later on, I guess. He also has Hoopa Unbound, which he has not brought to any matches. Hoopa Unbound is very scary Psychic Dark type Pokemon. Although it is quad weak to Bug, even though I don't have a Bug type this week, it's not really that much of a threat. I can take it down pretty easily with a lot of my different Pokemon, so I'm not at all threatened by that mon. Mega Gardevoir, very scary Psychic Fairy type with Pixelate. It does get that boosted Hyper Voice, that Fairy type boosted. I believe it's by like 1.5% or 1.2% with Pixelate to get that Hyper Voice off. I believe it's like 93 base now. There's like a stain on my fucking glasses. Next up is Salamence. Quad weak to Ice. I do have my ways of handling that. Mainly, it's probably gonna run Fire Blast, Dragon Claw, stuff like that. Maybe even Dragon Dance. I don't know. Nidoking and Klefki are the two things I 100% expect him to bring. He's brought those things almost every single week. Klefki is mainly for screen setting, and Nidoking is mainly there to carry things like Earth Power and Sludge Bomb, with on occasion Flamethrower and Thunderbolt because he does get those moves. Next up is Raikou, which is kind of scary, but once again I have pretty good handles for. I am not very threatened by that Raikou at all. He's probably going to be running Volt Switch, Thunderbolt, Extra Sensory, and maybe like Dark Pulse or some shit. I don't know. And then his final mon is Sharpedo, which Water Dark type is very easily handled by a lot of the Pokemon on my team. Really, he can't run much on that Sharpedo that really threatens almost everything on my team. So I'm very, very confident that I can take down that Sharpedo with ease. But anyways, moving on to the team builder. Moving on to my team, the team I'm bringing against him. We are first up. We are bringing Sanic, the Alolan Sandslash, holding the Chople Berry so that it can hopefully, very hopefully, eat up a Mach Punch or a close combat from a Lucario that's not +1. It does eat it up because I am max defense, lax nature, which I actually want to change. I don't want to be lax. I want to be, where is it? Where is it? Impish is what I want to be. Impish nature. There we go. Rocking Brick Break, Ice Crash, Iron Head, and Earthquake. Brick Break is there because if he sends out a Mon against this Sandslash, my first thought is it's either going to be he's going to bring out Marowak, he's going to bring out Volcanion, or he's going to bring out a Mon disguised as Zoroark. If he brings out a Mon disguised as Zoroark, he can click Flamethrower, but if I click Brick Break on a swap into but since I am max attack, if he does indeed send out that Zoroark attempting to Flamethrower me, I can just click Brick Break and it will do massive amounts of damage. Also, Brick Break is just good against the majority of his team. It's pretty good against Klefki. It's super effective against Sharpedo. It handles things like Lucario, and it also deals with Hoopa pretty nicely. Slush Rush. I'm also running Icicle Crash, Iron Head, and Earthquake. Earthquake is there for mainly things like Marowak in case he wants to swap in. Icicle Crash and Iron Head are just the two stab moves I really want on this Mon. Next up, this is a little bit of a salty thing. We got Rebecca, the Primarina here. We're bringing the normal set: Hyper Voice, Moon Blast, Ice Beam, Psychic, Liquid Voice, Choice Specs. Why is it Serious Nature? It needs to be Modest Nature. I'm an idiot. Where is Modest Nature? There we go. I have not EV'd this thing for some reason. That would have been horrible. Special Attack and Special Defense. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll run in Special Defense. Why not? This thing is here to mainly support things like Marowak, help against things like Salamence extremely well with that Ice Beam. If he wants to send out Decidueye, I can just click Ice Beam. He's not going to be switching anything like he might switch into Marowak. Not Marowak. He might switch into something like Volcanion against me to try to eat up a Hyper Voice with Water Absorb, but I don't know yet. That would be pretty good. A pretty smart decision on his part. I'm going to run a bit in HP. So yeah, this is really the set. Psychic is there for things like Nidoking, extra coverage for Nidoking, as well as extra coverage for Lucario, just in case he wants to swap in and click things like Flash Cannon or with Metal Claw. Next up is Rafiki, the Infernape. I have not brought Rafiki in a long time, and he is returning. Why is the lighting on my fucking face cam so horrible? Hold the phone. Why is this so horrible? Please don't do this. I don't like this. Oh my god. I need this to get way better. I am sorry. Fuck that. There we go. I'm so sorry for that, guys. There we go. Hopefully that fixed something. This thing is, it's max attack, max speed, modest nature, max special attack, max speed, max special attack, max speed, modest natured. Infernape, holding the Focus Sash, Blaze with Nasty Plot, Flamethrower, Focus Blast, and HP Ice. Okay, the main hope for this set, is he texting me? He's not texting me. Oh wait, what? Never mind, that was just a tweet. The main purpose is to have this thing out turn 1, and the main thing for here is to to send this thing out to turn 1. Click Nasty Plot, eat any hit that he uses, and then I automatically click Nasty Plot, and I either click Flamethrower, Focus Blast, or Hidden Power Ice. I did at first bring Focus Blast. I did originally have Vacuum Wave, but there's no other real special fighting type move that I would want to run on this Mon that would be better than Focus Blast. The obvious bat accuracy is something I do not want, but I cannot really help that at all. And there's no really better fighting type move to give it. So Focus Blast was my only option. I gave a Blaze so that because we're holding the Focus Sash, when we get low, Flamethrower will be doing extra damage. Flamethrower OHKOs Lucario, Decidueye. It OHKOs Klefki, and it OHKOs Zoroark from full after a Nasty Plot. And after Blaze, it can OHKO things like Mega Gardevoir. So this thing is just crazy. Its special attack stat is through the fucking roof. Look at that. 337 special attack stat. I was contemplating running Timid so that I could be a little bit faster than things, but I would speed almost everything on his team except for things like Raikou and Sharpedo. Those are really the only two Mons on his team that outspeed me, as well as Zoroark, but Zoroark can't really do much to me because of the fact that I have Focus Blast. Anyways, next up we have Charlotte the Ariados. Charlotte is mainly here just for things to set up Toxic Spike, Sticky Webs, Electro Web, Mega Horn. If Rafiki does go down anytime beginning or mid-game, Charlotte is automatic. Charlotte comes in. It's max speed, max attack, hasty nature, plus speed, minus defense. Toxic Spike, Sticky Web, Electro Web, Mega Horn. You just click any of these moves. You click Toxic Spikes, you click Sticky Web, or you click Electro Web, and you're getting off an automatic hazard on the field. You're either lowering the speed. He has really only one ground type in Nidoking, and Electro Web just slows down anything else on his team. Mega Horn can OHKO a lot of things. Mega Horn OHKOs Decidueye after a bit of chip damage. It also can OHKO things like Hoopa. After a bit, it 100% OHKOs Hoopa. So this thing is here for Hoopa kinda, but not really. It does not outspeed Hoopa in the slightest, which kind of sucks. Yeah, this thing is only here for things like that. And that's really all that we want. Next up, we have Tails. We got the Dynamic Sonic Duo coming once again. Firium Z, Lycanroc Dusk Form, Tough Claws, Accelerock, Stone Edge, Fire Fang, Drill Run. I gave it Firium Z just in case he wants to swap Decidueye in on me, or he wants to swap, like, let's say, Klefki in on me, or he wants to swap, like, Nidoking in on me. I can click Firium Z. Fire Fang, it does OHKO things like Decidueye from full. I also outspeed Decidueye 100% of the time. And it's very... I only get congested when I record. But this thing is here for many reasons. Accelerock is there for things like Salamence, and I really want this thing to come through. You can see that I have a lot of amazing Pokemon on this team that are very odd, very weird sets that I normally do not like. Normal sets I don't run on the norm. But we're changing it up this week a bit because I want to bring some funky shit. And finally, we have Edward the Donphan. I forgot to make Edward is not shiny this week actually. Choice Banded, Donphan, Adamant Natured, Max Attack, Max Defense, Earthquake, Stone Edge, Superpower, and Ice Shard. This thing is here to dish out damage, not Stealth Rocks, not Spikes, none of that shit. You click Earthquake, it OHKOs Lucario, OHKOs Volcanion, OHKOs Marowak, OHKOs Nidoking, OHKOs Raikou, OHKOs Klefki. It OHKOs all of that with just Earthquake. So he could literally send out every mon in his arsenal. And we live a Waterfall from Sharpedo, and we click Superpower or Earthquake, and it does a hell of a lot of damage. And that's why Edward is here. Edward is here to dish out pure and utter damage. And that is really all that this team has right now. This team is 100% good, as you can see. We are ready to take on Gus and the Charjabug Surgers. If you guys did enjoy this video, this team prep video for week 5 of the GCP, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Do all that bullshit down below. It's very fun. Also, on the day that you're watching this video, my new series, the Pokemon Soul Silver Randomized Nuzlocke, went up yesterday. I definitely recommend go checking out that series. It was a Choose My Starter episode. So go down in the comment sections of that. Go down in the comment section of that video, which will be linked in the description down below, and go comment what you want to be my starter. Do not forget to go do that because it really helps the channel. Anyways, as you all know, my name is Drunken Infernape, and I'll see every single one of you guys in the next video. Peace.